Hello, and welcome. Take a moment with me and think about your biggest goal, that mountain you're trying to climb. Maybe it's a career change, finally writing that book, getting into the best shape of your life, or simply finding more peace every day. What does it feel like when you look at it? For most of us, it feels overwhelming. We see a massive, impossible leap, and we wait for the perfect moment, the perfect burst of motivation, the perfect system, the perfect day to start. We think success looks like a sudden, dramatic jump. But I'm here to tell you that's a myth. The reality of true, sustainable change is much quieter. It's not about the monumental leap, it's about the tiny, deliberate pivot. It's about the power of the 1% improvement. Why do we fail so often? It's usually because we've fallen into the all-or-nothing trap. You want to exercise, so you plan to hit the gym for 2 hours every day. You miss one day, feel like a failure, and stop for 2 weeks. You want to eat healthier, so you declare a complete ban on sugar and carbs. You cave one afternoon and decide the whole diet is ruined. This mindset is deadly because it makes your starting line so high that you barely even take a step. We mistake intensity for consistency. Think about a massive ship crossing an ocean. It doesn't get to its destination by suddenly rocketing forward. It gets there by making thousands of tiny course corrections, pivots, that keep it sailing true. Your goal isn't achieved by a sudden jolt of energy. It's achieved by making your actions so small, so simple, that it's actually easier to do them than to skip them. We need to stop asking, what is the biggest thing I can do today, and start asking, what is the smallest thing I can do today to move forward? This is the core concept, the 1% rule. If you get 1% better at something every single day for a year, you'll end up 37 times better than when you started. That's the staggering power of compounding in action. Let's look at how to apply this to your own life. If your goal is to be healthier, don't commit to a 2-hour workout. Commit to 10 push-ups when you get out of bed, or simply drinking 1 extra glass of water before lunch. That's it. It takes almost no willpower, which is the whole point. If your goal is to write a book, don't commit to a chapter. Commit to writing 1 sentence after you pour your morning coffee. Just 1. That sentence breaks the inertia. If your goal is to learn a new skill, like coding or a language, don't commit to an hour-long lesson. Commit to reviewing 5 flashcards while you wait for the kettle to boil. The 1% rule isn't about the result of today's action. It's about establishing the habit of showing up. Every small pivot reinforces the identity you want to become. I am a writer. I am a person who exercises. I am a learner. The key is to lower the bar so drastically that you can't not step over it. Once you have your 1% pivot, how do you make sure it sticks? The answer is a concept called habit stacking. You don't need a massive checklist or a whole new routine. You just need to attach your new, small pivot to a habit you already have. This creates a simple formula: after I, current habit, I will, new pivot. Let's walk through some examples. Instead of I will meditate, you say, after I shut down my computer for the day, I will sit quietly for 60 seconds. Instead of I will save money, you say, after I check my bank account in the morning, I will transfer $2 into my savings fund. Instead of I will read more, you say, after I sit down on the couch, I will read 1 page of a book before turning on the TV. By anchoring your new habit to an existing one, you eliminate the friction of deciding when and where to do it. The old habit becomes the trigger for the new one. This is the difference between hoping for change and designing change. Now, let's address the inevitable. You will have bad days. You will miss your pivot. You will feel the pull of the all-or-nothing trap trying to drag you back. This is where the power of forgiveness and reflection comes in. If you miss a day, the rule is simple: never miss twice. 1 bad day is an accident. 2 bad days is the start of a new, negative habit. The moment you realize you missed your pivot, don't wallow in guilt. Simply acknowledge it and commit to getting back on track today. And when you do your pivot, take a moment to reflect. Don't just tick a box. Take 15 seconds to feel the sense of small victory. Notice how good it feels to have done that one set of push-ups. Appreciate the satisfaction of having written that one sentence. When you celebrate the 1% effort, you reinforce the entire process. You teach your brain that showing up, even in a small way, is a rewarding experience. This isn't about being perfect. It's about being resilient. It's about choosing the direction of the pivot, not the speed. The ship that makes the tiny, consistent corrections will always reach its destination faster than the ship that stays docked, waiting for a perfect wind. So, as we wrap up, I have one simple challenge for you. Don't wait until tomorrow. Don't wait until Monday. Right now, identify one single 1% pivot you can make today towards your biggest goal. And then, pair it with a habit you already do using the habit stacking formula. Maybe you decide, after I finish listening to this audio, I will write down 3 action steps for my goal. That's your pivot. Remember, your goal is a mountain, but the path is made of thousands of pebbles. Stop trying to move the mountain. Start picking up one pebble, today, and tomorrow, and the day after. The most powerful force in the universe is compound consistency. Embrace the small, quiet power of the pivot, and watch as your entire world begins to shift. You have everything you need to start. Now, go make that 1% move.